All right, what? As before, it's a segment or two before this one. I was asking you about the Diddy trial and Trump. Would Trump, you said you want to get into it in this segment, so here we go with this, looking at it in another new, different lens.
What do?
What will Trump pardon, or can he pardon Diddy if Diddy is found guilty?
What do women mean by when they say knife to the chest? I don't get that. What do they mean by when they say knife to the chest?
you tell me.
I've heard that mentioned a lot. Like throughout life and on the Lifetime movies, knife to the chest.
Okay.
What they mean? I don't get what they mean by knife
to the chest.
To the chest.
Okay. Who? Okay. So in this scenario, who would be holding the knife? Who would be holding the knife?
No comment. Now, what you asked about the Diddy trial? Okay. About the Diddy trial, all the cowards who are criticizing Cassie.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Mm-hmm. Before you go into Cassie, did you give them some clarity on whether or not Diddy could be pardoned?
On Diddy be pardoned? No. So if Diddy got pardoned, wouldn't that bring a little bit more
a knife to the chest
validation and people getting a little more worked up about the knife to the chest?
Are you saying if he gets pardoned,
if
he does get pardoned, there'll be some people disappearing? Possibly? Not
people. It might, if he get pardoned. So, no, to answer your question, no, I do not believe Trump is going to pardon Diddy.
You feel like it would be horrific on Diddy's, it would be a big mistake on Diddy's part if he got pardoned. If he got set free back into the public.
Mistake for Trump?
No, mistake for Diddy to come back out into the public as a free man.
It won't be a mistake on his part. He'll be happy.
But there'll be a trail of people. Could it possibly be a trail of people waiting to kind of
what you mean, like to validate what this means? What they mean by knife to the chest?
Knife to
the chest? We not. What are you talking about?
You they might wanna speak with Diddy. They might want to settle some loose ends with Diddy. I don't know.
And it might lead to knives in the chest. Interesting.
Maybe be some powerful people.
Interesting.
Maybe some powerful.
Yeah.
Maybe some powerful people.
Yeah.
Might want to do some magic tricks, some disappearing magic tricks, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So back to this balloon.
Yes, sir.
What's going on with the balloon?
Hey, good point.
What's going on with Cassie?
Damn good point. Who getting the business for the balloon are those idiots who keep blaming Cassie. How stupid does that sound to keep blaming? That's like saying, I'm going to take a bunny rabbit, a baby bunny rabbit, and the bunny rabbit is hungry. The baby bunny rabbit is hungry. He sees the food in the snake bin. Right? But ignorance, naiveness, obviously the bunny rabbit he's hungry, wants to eat. So he's going to walk his naive self into the den of the snakes. Right? So, y'all blaming Cassie when Cassie was a child, a teenager, extremely vulnerable. Yes, she want to be famous, has a career ahead of her possibly. Diddy is the man, the mogul, rich, powerful, well-connected.
The guru,
the mogul, all the above, has all the capabilities to make this girl become somebody overnight. She knows this. And she's a child. She can easily be manipulated and brainwashed the same way the government brainwashes and manipulates children to go into the military and kill people across the world they never seen a day in their life. It's all about tactic, strategy, methods you impose on a person when they are young, naive, and gullible.
Right. And listen, can someone in that young, that's that naive, that innocent, that inexperienced, can you go up against the grandmaster and beat him?
Exactly. No. Early pop. The spirit got a hold of that one. That was unintentional. So that's a no. No, you cannot go against the grandmaster. How can you expect a child
of record company?
Good question.
Production.
How can you? Yeah, exactly. How can you expect a child who is likely at some point was introduced to drugs and became drug-induced and drug-dependent?
She is just a student.
Just a student going against the master.
In the dojo.
So,
and being asked to go up against the sensei.
The sensei. So how is the drug-induced baby student early in the game in the house of the master and sensei? How does she have a fighting chance? She don't. So on that note, well put.
Like they said in the Last Dragon, what y'all looking for? I'm looking for the master. Ain't no masters here, dude. Ain't no slaves either.
So on that glorious note, all you idiots blaming a young girl who's on drugs just got caught up like all people get caught up when they're young. You can't blame the victim when they're going to get the victim is going against the master.
Hell no.
Come on. So on that note, what?
That's some opportunity to get the message out. Obsidian terrain.
And since
we have another one.
Yeah, we have another one. We have another part of this.
Pink balloon.
This Diddy trial.
A pink balloon.
Right, pink balloon.
Really pink balloon.
Pink balloon.
Oh,
but this pink balloon is not because it's going to get popped. This pink balloon gets no business other than representing the ladies, victims. Yes, assault on a woman or anybody is wrong and it should be dealt with swiftly and appropriately. So that the predator...
I think I like Swifty.
Swifty, yep. So the predator gets due justice. But what I want to highlight in the pink balloon warmly represents is why aren't the deceased getting mentioned? Now I'm hoping it's a strategy on behalf of the prosecutors. Hoping it's a strategy.
Now, hey, I know a lot of people know what you're talking about, but can we give a short, quick list, maybe three or four people of the deceased you're referring to?
Yes, we can. Kim Porter.
Good one.
Her former best friend, Erica Kennedy.
Okay.
You have Black Rob. Craig Mack. Well, this color can go out.
Well.
Black Rob, Craig Mack, Heavy D, Andre Harrell, Al B. Sure almost died. Jamie Foxx almost died. Good one.
Any links to the MJ?
Or
Notorious B.I.G.?
According to the key
Notorious B.I.G.?
Yep, Notorious B.I.G., Tupac, Prince, Andre Harrell, and the first coroner who deemed Kim death as a homicide, he mysteriously vanishes.
Now this is all mysterious deaths.
So allegedly.
And close encounters, near misses. This is near misses and deaths. But we're not saying anything. We're not, are these hypotheticals or things that need to be investigated, right?
These are alleged,
need to be investigated.
Yeah, alleged things that need to be investigated.
We don't know. It's just, these things are very mysterious to us. Got us scratching our head.
Yeah, how can about 15 highly suspicious, early unexpected deaths occur around one individual? Who? Do you know anybody that has that many people just keep disappearing?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, Genghis Khan?
No.
Ooh.
It's called a governmental institution every time we go to war.
Yep. So, you people bothering Cassie, shame on you. You need to go to your priest, your shrink, your counselor, whoever you go to for advice, your old first grade teacher, and say, hey, is something wrong with my brain to be blaming the child, female victim, pupil in the masters and senseis domain? No, it's not her fault. She's the victim. She's a child.
She's a Jedi Padawan.
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 Yep, just like the Jedi Ewok.
The Jedi Ewok. Oh, you know, I don't think they created one yet.
Like
What?
Ewok.
I guess he's referring to me. What else you got?
Okay, so yeah, that's it for Diddy.
Okay.
That's it for Diddy.
Okay.
Y'all pay close attention, and I hope the prosecution is smart in bringing some bombshell stuff into play, first depending on how the results of the first trial is going.
Justin Bieber, they may be waiting on you, boy.
Justin Bieber, there you go. You the deal breaker. You will be the deal breaker. Get some kahunas. Should I say kahunas back? Or get some kahunas, empowered, and do what you gotta do, man.
I think he's thinking about testicular fortitude.
Testicular fortitude.
Yes, sir.
Engage in that testicular fortitude. And help this push. Help those female prosecutors and all victims like yourself. If you did not have the complexion you had, Justin, you would not, very likely, not be amongst us today.
Now what? I'm starting
Your
to
complexion saved you, Justin.
the force is starting to tell me that you have a problem with Diddy.
Do I have a problem with Diddy? No. I don't have a problem with Diddy. I have absolutely no problem with Diddy.
Anyway, that concludes. Is that all the popping?
That's it.
All right.
No.
Thanks for,
They ain't all the popping.
all right. Let's.
No.
What we got? What we got? Is that for? Do you have a problem with Diddy?
I have a big problem with Diddy. This for those who still supporting that guy.
What? Who's out there supporting
Oh, the other guy said free Diddy.
that foolish?
Free Diddy.
Oh,
Free Diddy. Yep, free Diddy. So, on that note, all you good people want to stay blind and naive and blame a girl.
let it
Because-
happen. Wait and let it happen to them.
All you enablers,
Yeah.
as this y'all don't have children or daughters.
Yeah, let it happen to them.
Yeah. When it happened to you, now you want to cry. No. Justice to the Kim Porters. Yes. Justice to the Erica Kennedys. Yes. Justice to the L.B. Shores. Yes. The Heavy D's.
Yes. So you gotta get proof on some of this, right?
Well, proof can't bank on the system's proof because you have to go off of God-given instincts and intuition.
You're right.
Because we can't expect the people who do such heinous things, we can't expect them to say, let me record everything and blast it to social media and to the biggest news platforms saying, hey, it's me, that's my victim, the victim showed their ID, and so on. So they're going to make all evidence and people disappear.
But you have to admit one thing, though. In addition to what you're saying, supporting what you're saying, you got to admit one thing, that something, all of that said earlier, does make the situation and scenario smell a little bit funky.
Funky. Funky like the Funkadelics. So on that note,
Funky like a P Diddy party.
like a P Diddy party.
Getting funky.
Like a P Diddy party, but
smelling
group
funky in there.
a group of highly violated men and women who they did not jump in the shower right away.
Slipping around on baby oil.
Waited the next night to jump in the shower. So imagine that aroma. That aroma in that room. So on that note, for all you enablers, head turners, and butt kissers who allowed this foolishness to go down for so long, because y'all didn't want to make nobody mad or miss out on your career, miss getting a few dollars or buy a car or a little apartment. So on that note, for all you cowards,
We'll try to tone it down in the future. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Let's go ahead and jam on out of the show. Thanks for tuning in to the show Xtrava, Obsidian Terrain. Peace out, everybody. Start the music. Exit.